Some things defy human explanation, but not to Macho Man Randy Savage. There's nothing that the Macho Man cannot explain. Will, it's time for the cream to rise to the top. Please tee up your Randy Savage impression and be the macho mouthpiece to my list of things that need explaining, which Chad will now read to you. Chad, the list of things is in the thing where I usually put the things.
Okay.
This is Macho Mansplains. Dig it.
Jeez.
What was that, dude? That was like a kind of a Rhea Ripley.
That was not a Rhea Ripley.
It was
that
a Rhea
looked like
Ripley in a Macho Man outfit, kind of.
It was more of a Bailey, but I would say...
Yeah, you're right. More of it's like Bailey and Rhea Ripley mix.
I would say it was straight up angry Ricky Lake.
Okay.
That's what I would say it looks like. Hey, Macho Mansplains, this is fun. Man, see, that's why I did, and it's slap my hand when I'm happy to be back with Chad Man.
All right, well, I got these.
Those are great, man. I like doing the Macho Man. See, we're back in the studio. We get to do the segments.
All right, you ready? Get your macho.
Get my macho. Hold on.
Get your macho. Where'd you put your macho, dude?
Where'd you get your coaching? Where'd you get your coaching? Goose, brass advantage. Speaking of Randy Savage, you checking out Tommy's podcast? Tommy No Joke.
I have not listened to it yet. I will though.
The Attitude Era podcast. Check that out, everybody. We would appreciate it if all our PODs, pals, dude, would check that out. Okay, Macho Man.
Nice.
All right, so it's Macho Mansplain. This is I don't know if you're gonna go for this, if you're down with this, but may I borrow that?
What?
May I borrow your it would help the impression if I just
the microphone? What are you talking about?
No, may I please borrow the Dudesy episode championship?
Oh, of course. This? What's mine is yours. There you go.
I'll give it right back.
Of course.
Okay, this is not mine. It just helps me get into the impression.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unjustifiably in a position, that I would rather not be in.
Right.
And I will point right down the rotoscope,
Okay. Are you ready?
Now, not only the Intercontinental title must fall, but the World Heavyweight Champion. Yes.
Ready?
I'm ready. Let's do some Macho
Item
Man.
number 1 on Macho Mansplains is the polar ice caps.
Yeah, polar ice caps, yeah. There's a lot of different zones, yeah. Human beings are used to the zones they live in.
Yeah.
There's the equator, yeah, real hot, yeah. Hot, just like the Macho Man, yeah, when I'm angry. Yeah, you don't want to get me angry, Tito Santana. No, this is mine now, yeah. You might be used to Panama, yeah. You might be used to beautiful Mexico, yeah. That's where it's hot. But the polar ice caps, they were created billions of years ago, when the earth cooled after all the magma, macho magma, that made a lot of ice, ice cold, that's the polar ice caps.
All right, let's move on to number 2 on the list, Macho Man. Dungeons.
Dungeons. Sometimes in the medieval era, you needed a place to put a lot of prisoners.
Yeah.
You couldn't just put them you didn't want to leave them in a castle because we know that there's no bars. They didn't have glass windows. No, they had doors. Doors and windows, but if you told a prisoner, sit tight, don't you move, maybe that prisoner might say, oh no, I'm leaving. No. So underneath the castle, you would put a dungeon.
All right.
And not just dungeons.
Oh.
Sometimes you might want to put a wild dog down there.
In the dungeon?
Yeah. And they bite away at it's the punishment. Because you're not in a dungeon for no reason. Yeah, you done wrong.
Moving on to our third topic on Macho Mansplains. What does a catalytic converter do?
That's an easy one. Let me Macho Mansplain this thing. A catalytic converter, yeah. I'm not much of a car guy, yeah. Usually, I'm in a rental, yeah, heading down that freeway from town to town. Solo, just me and Miss Elizabeth, yeah. But the catalytic converter, yeah, very important, yeah. It converts all the catalysm from one side of the car to the other, yeah. Providing energy to the tires, yeah, and they're rolling around. They're rolling and rolling, yeah, town to town, yeah.
Okay.
Wow, man, catalytic converter, yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Catalytic converters, yeah.
The fourth item on our list for Macho Man to explain, or to explain, I suppose, is maple syrup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maple syrup. Yeah, what is a pancake? Yeah, it's just a bunch of flour. Yeah, what's a waffle? Yeah, same thing, different shape. Boring as hell. Put some butter on that. You're halfway to a sandwich. No way. We're making a left turn at sandwich. We're not just putting flour in some sort of hot pan. No, not putting flour in a griddle. No, we're not preparing it to stack on some ham and cheese. No way. Lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise.
It's maple syrup is the thing you're supposed to be explaining about.
Maple syrup. Macho maple syrup. I'll break it down like this. Sometimes you have breakfast. Yeah. You don't want the usual fare. Eggs, bacon. You want to taste something sweet, yeah. That's when it's time for maple syrup. Yeah, it comes from a tree, and it's delicious. Yeah, it's sweet, and it can go on pancakes, and it can go on waffles. It can even go on French toast, yeah. But don't you ever put maple syrup on normal toast. Yeah, just because you put maple syrup on toast, don't make it a pancake. No, that's the difference between maple syrup and not maple syrup. Yeah,
all right.
Maple syrup. Wow, freak out.
Moving on, our fifth item for Macho Man to explain. Synthetic cotton.
Yeah, synthetic cotton, yeah. Sometimes you can't keep up with agriculture, yeah. Sometimes there's materials that you could make that are, how do we say this? Yeah, a little cheaper to produce, yeah. We have a reasonable facsimile for things, yeah.
Okay.
Even things like textiles, yeah. Even things like wood. Then they say, here's fiberglass. It looks the same. You can shape it. You can fashion it. Yeah, plastics, metals, all sorts of textiles. Yeah. Synthetic cotton?
Yep.
Cotton, yeah. It ain't quite cotton. You gotta read the label. Sometimes if you're wearing synthetics, that don't react really well to the skin. No. No, not like what the Macho Man wears. Yeah, I wear a lot of synthetics. Yeah, because you can't get that neon color in something that's not synthetic.
Number 6 on the list is, Macho Man, the Fermi Paradox.
The Fermi Paradox. Yeah, everybody knows a lot of paradoxes. Yeah, paradoxical. Yeah, that's what we think of when we think of paradox. Yeah, but the Fermi Paradox. Yeah, that's a different paradox altogether. Yeah, there's paradoxes that are soft, and then there's paradoxes that are firm, yeah. How do we describe a firm paradox? Yeah. I'll tell you right now, yeah. I'll tell you and I'll explain it to you, yeah. We would describe that as a Fermi Paradox, yeah. That's the Fermi Paradox.
Do you know what the Fermi Paradox is?
No, I don't.
It's made by the scientists. It's a theory by the scientist whose last name was Fermi that basically says, like, if the universe is as big as we say it is, then where is any evidence of alien life?
Yeah, look at that, Mr. Learned. Yeah, last time I checked, this is Macho Mansplains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
sorry.
not Cultionsplains, no.
Yeah, it's Cultionsplains to Macho Man.
Yeah, that's a new segment. Yeah.
All right.
You gotta do what Dudesy says.
All right.
Yeah, we've been
We got-
doing this podcast a long time.
We got 3 more
Heading
here.
down that road. And now.
3 more. We got
Okay,
3 more,
yeah,
Macho
let's-
Man.
all right.
Toothpaste is next.
Yeah, toothpaste. Don't just rub a toothbrush across your tooth. You could to get it clean. Yeah.
To
A
get
lot of-
it clean.
Yeah, get
Your
that-
single tooth.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
that tooth clean. Yeah, I'm talking about oral hygiene. Yeah.
Okay.
You could floss and you could use mouthwash. Yeah, and a lot of cultures back before the polar ice caps. Yeah, back before the Fermi Paradox even. Yeah, people would use plants. Yeah, chew on them. Yeah, that might get things a little minty, especially if you use mint. Yeah, that's an herb. No. Modern, it's toothpaste. Yeah. Put
All
the
right. How about
toothpaste
our
on.
number 8 item on the list for Macho Man to explain? Photocopiers.
Yeah, photocopiers. They used to be big, yeah. Wow, big photocopier, yeah. Now they're a little smaller, but one thing stays the same. They never work. No, you don't. They just never fucking work. At least before you could, flip it up and press your hand. Yeah, your bare ass against the photocopier. That was fun. Yeah, photocopiers. Yeah.
All right. And finally, our last item on this list for Macho Man to explain is retroactive precognition.
Retroactive precognition in the mind. Yeah, thinking retroactively. Yeah, precognition. Yeah, this is something that I'll explain. It's not unlike the theme song to Dudesy. Yeah, go back to tomorrow. Yeah.
Nice.
Plan for yesterday. Yeah, we're mixing all sorts of different ways. That time and space, which is the place. Yeah. What is it?
Retroactive precognition.
Retroactive precognition. Yeah. This is when you go back a little bit and you retroactively think of things. Yeah. Precognition. Yeah. Wow. Floating through space and time. Yeah. Only the Macho Man can do it because only the Macho Man can explain
Retroactive precognition.
retroactive precognition. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Dig it.
That was great.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Thank you. Moving on.
Yeah. It's just like I remember it.
Thank you.
Holding the fucking thing.